friends. Hello, hi, how are you? Happy, wow, this is so nuts. Happy last day of Glowmas. Oh, wow. So we are officially done with, this is the last video of Glowmas. This is it. I can't even believe that that's like a thing I'm saying. This Glowmas was so interesting. It was definitely, first of all, the candle of the day is actually something so cool. It's from the Isle Co. And it's a soy lotion candle in grapevine and oak. But it's cool because when I haven't tried it yet, I got it for Christmas. But when the wax is melted, you can use it allegedly as like a lotion. So I want to try that. I think that's really cool. Anyway, today we're in a onesie. Hello. I was gonna do this video as a like get ready with me for my New Year's Eve party because we're hosting a New Year's Eve party this year. I realized New Year's Eve is gonna be really busy for me because I'm gonna be getting ready to like host my first real party at this house. And so I was like, I don't really want to put pressure on filming, editing, and uploading a video same day when I'm doing that. So I decided I wanted to just sit down and talk to you guys about my New Year's resolutions basically and kind of where my head space is going into 2020, getting out of Glowmas and how insane this was. I feel like Glowmas actually went really well this year. I feel like I only had a couple times where I was like, I hate my life. I feel like for the most part, I had a lot of things planned, which helped a ton. All of the collabs, which were kind of like guaranteed content, made things a lot easier. And I just want to say, let me check the actual analytics. This month, oh, that makes me want to cry. This month we gained 20,000 subscribers. There were 2.2 million views overall and 446,000 hours of watch time total for this channel, which the fact that the views kill me because like 2.2 million views total for 1 month is just absurd. Like that's never what I have ever, I'm pretty sure last Glowmas it totaled to like 100,000. So like, which I thought was like the most crazy thing in the world. So before we even start the video, I just want to thank you guys so much for making Glowmas so awesome. Like every video I put out, you guys were just like riding with me and so down to watch it and so excited. Your energy and excitement about the content that I was putting out was so amazing and awesome. And as a creator, that's like the best thing in the world is to put out content that people like love and want to watch. I noticed your comments from people who said this became part of their daily routine and I appreciate you. I noticed the people who said I helped them during a stressful holiday and I appreciate you. And I'm so happy that you were here. And thank you guys for making this the most successful month really on my channel. It's like unreal. So I want to thank you guys. But I think if all goes according to plan, when I film this video, by the time this video goes up, I will have hit my end of the year goal, which is 125,000. We're about 300 subscribers away while I'm filming this. So I'm really hoping we'll hit 125,000 when this video goes live. But I thought today it would be fun to do a mask, a face mask, because I need it. It's the end of Glowmas. My skin is rough. I have acne all around here. Talk to you guys about my 2020 goals, where I see myself in 2020, where I see myself personally, where I see this channel. So yeah, let's do a little mask and then Glowmas is over. I feel like some of the biggest goals I have obviously surround my channel. And that's something I kind of want to touch on. Shout out to my friend. It's actually my boyfriend's brother's girlfriend, but she's my friend. She got me this little sample of the Mamonday Pore Clean Clay Mask. She was like, I need you to tell me how it is. And I was like, alrighty then. So I'm trying it out for the first time. So if it like burns my skin off, McKenna, it's your fault. I'm just kidding. So my channel. So after Glowmas is over, last year I kind of had a like definitive plan of I was going to take off, I think it was like 5 days. Like I took off pretty much a week after Glowmas just to like mentally renew myself and just to kind of like, you know, just take some time off because I'd been working really hard the whole month of December. This year, I don't necessarily have a set plan for taking time off because I don't feel really burnt out this year. I think maybe I should feel burnt out, but I really don't. I don't feel an insane sense of burnout. I more just feel like maybe I need like a couple days. Just, it's more like the way that my day is set up right now. Because right now my day is kind of split up into two sections of like pre-upload and post-upload. Pre-upload is like either getting the video ready or doing things that I need to do throughout my day and like running errands. And post-upload is like constantly looking at my YouTube app and trying to respond to comments and seeing how the video's doing and all of those things. So I think I just need a break from that kind of schedule. I just need variety, and like constantly filming can get a little tiring. But I don't really have a set like time or day that I'm gonna be like coming back to you guys, just because I don't. But that kind of leads me into kind of my plan for the, oh, it's fun. This is a fun look. There's nothing better to talk about serious topics with than a face mask. This is kind of to tell you guys my plan going into 2020 for my channel. So there's a couple things I want to talk about. So the first thing is my upload schedule. I'm still gonna upload 3 to 5 times a week is gonna be the goal. I like that upload schedule. It keeps me consistent. It keeps me on task. It makes sure I'm staying focused and doing what I need to be doing for YouTube, which I need. I need structure. So I'm gonna keep doing Talktorial Tuesdays. Those are guaranteed days. And then try to do like Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and maybe a Saturday if like something happens. And I still wanna do like beauty content. I know a lot of people, I get this question sometimes of like, what are you? What's your channel? Are you beauty? Are you drama? Are you commentary? Like, what are you doing? I just like doing everything. I don't know. I asked you guys on Twitter if you would want me to split it into 2 channels, like one for beauty and one for more commentary. And you guys said you liked the variety, and I like the variety, frankly. I like not being tied down to one specific idea or concept for a channel. I like just being able to talk about what I want to talk about and post what I want to post. And I know maybe for the algorithm, that's not fantastic, but like I'm doing fine on YouTube. So I'm like, why wouldn't I just keep doing what I'm doing in that regard? So I'm not going to be changing up the type of content necessarily. And I still want to talk about drama as it happens, drama that I'm interested in, drama that I think I can provide insights on. I still want to do that, but I also would love to maybe do some more videos that would possibly take up a lot more time. So by that, I mean, I would love to do more videos that are more, I have this idea of doing like creator analysis and like analyzing different creators on YouTube and their journey through YouTube and the path they took and where maybe they went wrong, where they went right, the journey that they overcame, and making them edited in a very different style than I normally edit, because my editing right now is pretty basic. I just kind of do like jump cuts and zoom ins and, you know, funny stuff. Like I don't include a lot of clips from other people. I don't always like put in screenshots or messages or things like that. And that's just a choice because it's the editing that I like to watch. But I also think it would be cool to push myself a little bit in the sense of like researching people, researching their channels, researching them, including videos that have, you know, clips in them, including things that maybe aren't just my opinion based, but based in like research and facts and things like that. Maybe taking some of the concepts that I learn in classes, which I talk about all the time, but like explaining them fully and more in depth and doing those things. The idea of changing up content too much can definitely be a little scary because I think you have this, my formula I have right now works. I know that sitting down and recording my opinions works. I know that you guys like to watch it. I know it gets views. I know those videos are successful. So I think the idea of changing them is a little bit scary to me. However, I think this is something that I want to explore in 2020. And I think if you guys are interested in them, then that would be even better. I think the first few videos are gonna suck editing wise. I think I'm not probably gonna do great because I'm not gonna really know what I'm doing. But I hope, you know, that as the year goes on, I can get more creative, more invested in like actually properly editing my videos, properly researching them like really well, and providing almost like a thesis to you guys, analyzing different social issues and things like that. The other thing I will say is I do want to try to remain not as political on my channel because I know you guys don't love when I get political. However, I feel like in 2020 is a really big election year for a president in America, and it does not sit right in my soul to have this big of a platform and not utilize it to talk about things that I think are really important. So while I don't want to get hyper political, I do think I'll dabble in a little bit more political content, just in the sense of like explaining social issues and things like that, because I don't think I would feel right having this platform and not utilizing it. Does that make sense? So those are kind of my goals for my channel. I don't have a particular number in mind just because, I don't know, I was talking about it with Charles the other day and I was like, I don't know, I'm very happy with how things are. I feel like the bigger things get, the happier I'll be, obviously, but I'm not like, I feel like this year, especially the last few months, the road to 100,000 was pretty much just me being like, when am I gonna hit 100,000? Like, I hope it happens before the year ends. Like, and then it happened. And now it's just kind of like, I get to like sit back and just enjoy that. I get to enjoy the audience I've built, the community I've built. And that's what I want to focus on in 2020, the audience I built and enjoying you guys. And if we grow like crazy, we grow. And if we don't, I'm so happy to have you all here. So yeah, those are kind of my goals for the channel for 2020. I want to read more books just for fun. I feel like when you're in college, you almost get sucked into this trap of you're only really reading because you have assigned reading and you're just so busy with everything else you don't have time for personal reading. I want to read more. I've been getting really into Audible again. I used to be so into it and then I got busy. But I've been using Audible for whenever I drive in the car and I love it. Like I love listening to new books and reading books. It's like my favorite thing in the world. So I want to make an effort to read. I think my goal would be like 25 books this year. I know that's kind of a low goal because I feel like a lot of people read but that's like non-textbooks and like non-articles for like school and stuff. Just like 25 books that are like personal, fun, just for me. And I'm gonna keep a list of them in my office just so I can remind myself that I need to be like trying to read more because I love reading and it's so fun to like be transported to a different world through books. And I just feel like I haven't been able to do that as much the past couple of years. So that's like a weird goal, but a goal I have. I also want to work at not wearing sweatpants. This might sound weird, I guess, because there's nothing really wrong with dressing comfortably. And this kind of goes into the one that's underneath it, which is start therapy. I do think that when my mental health is not great, I also neglect other aspects of my life, mostly being just like taking care of myself. Like I don't shower as much as I should. I don't, that's why my hair is always in a bun sometimes. I like wear hoodies and sweatpants all the time. And I think it's kind of a way for me to be comfortable, but also a way for me to not have to take care of myself because I'm just like really sad. So those kind of go hand in hand, but I think making an effort to dress up more even when I don't have to, doing my hair more. I bought like hair tools to try and like motivate myself to do my hair. It's like a blow dryer and a round brush in one. I used it and it's amazing. Like this thing is so awesome. I hate blow drying my hair because it takes forever. This makes it take no time at all and it styles it while I'm blow drying it, which is like awesome. I love it. So I'm trying to buy things like that that will motivate me to style my hair more, and another thing on this list is kind of doing makeup just for me. I think a thing about doing makeup YouTube is the only time I do my makeup really anymore is to film because I'm busy all the other times or I'm kind of sad. Filming is the only time I like force myself to put makeup on. And I feel like that's kind of sad because the reason I started YouTube was because I had such a passion for makeup and it was this thing that I did to like meditate every morning. It was literally a form of morning meditation. And now because I'm so sad and anxious, I don't sleep at night and then I can't wake up on time to do my makeup and then I can't do my hair and then I have to go to work looking subpar. I have to go to my internship looking subpar. I have to go to school. I have to go wherever I'm going looking not my best because of it's like a chain reaction of these things. And I think I would like to get back into doing makeup on like a Thursday night when I have nowhere to go just for fun, just to play around and like create a look that I'm not filming, that I'm not putting on to go film something, you know what I mean? And I just kind of glazed over because I don't want to talk about it, but starting therapy needs to happen for me. I've talked pretty openly about my really severe anxiety and depression on this channel. And I think the holidays definitely make my anxiety worse. I think Glowmas probably didn't help my anxiety. I think doing social media can sometimes do a lot of things with my depression and make me really depressed. I think just my life and trauma that I've had that I've never fully unpacked can make me really depressed and really unhappy. I think it's a lot of things. I also think I literally do have clinical depression, so like maybe that's what's making me unhappy. But I think doing those things and going to therapy, working through trauma that I've been putting off for the last, 7 years, really, if I'm being honest. Working through trauma that I've been putting off, working through all of that, I think I'll just be happier. And I also think this isn't on the list, but like starting new medications and like trusting my doctors when they tell me to take medications because it scares me to take new antidepressants because I've had horrible reactions to them. So it does scare me. But I think like taking my mental health a lot more seriously and stop putting it on the back burner. Taking a lot less classes than I normally do this semester because this is my last semester and I only have 9 more credits to graduate. So I'll have a little bit more time and I think I want to put that time towards taking better care of my mental health. And like, I think before I would have prioritized like YouTube or something else, like something, but I think I want to put other things first. I think another thing I really want to do is stop explaining myself so much. I think I see criticism of myself sometimes and I feel this need, I think it's a human human thing to feel this need to want to explain yourself and correct yourself or correct the person who's saying something or explain, you know, so explain what they're saying basically. But like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to explain myself to anyone, you know, like neither do you. People, I've realized kind of really recently, more recently than I'd like to admit, people are going to not like me just because they don't like me. And I always knew that. I've had people not like me before. I was like severely bullied in middle school. Like I know that people don't like me just because they don't like me. But I think it was a weird thing to feel on the internet of like people who haven't even met me just hate me. And I felt this like weird, I would read this criticism and I'd feel this horrible need to like explain myself, either consciously or subconsciously. I'd explain myself, explain these things, especially with like money. I explain myself so much with that. And I just gotta stop, because it's like the people who care and actually care about the truth and care about me, you're already here watching this video, supporting me and not just hate watching me. And the people who don't really care about the truth and just have already made up their mind about me, they're gonna hate watch this and then talk crap about me. And there's nothing I can do about it. I just gotta stop explaining myself about it. I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let all of these things go and just like keep focusing on the love that I get and the positivity that I get. And I think that's a big thing I want to do in 2020 is just stop explaining myself, because the people that know and the people that don't know don't care. Finally, I want to talk, okay, I feel so uncomfortable talking about this because I feel like because I am overweight, right? I feel like everybody expects me to talk about in a video like this, like weight loss. I feel like if you're overweight, everybody always is like waiting for you to lose weight. Like you're just existing now to lose weight. And it's not a secret that I gained weight this year. I absolutely did. Very, very early this year, it was either the end of last year or very early this year, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. It was like kind of, they thought that's what it was, but this year it got really bad. That's why I have a lot of acne. That's why I've gained weight. And I think at the beginning of this year, I was like, beginning of 2019, I was like, I want to lose weight, and I went on this diet and I like really tried and I worked out all the time and I was trying and I wasn't losing any weight. I would gain weight. I wasn't losing any weight. I was eating literally nothing but salads and like chicken, and I was at the gym like all the time, really putting in like a very large effort. I wasn't losing weight. I gained like 3 pounds, and I don't think there was a moment of like, I don't care, because obviously I care. Obviously I don't necessarily love being overweight. I want to be healthier as a human being, like obviously. But I think for me it was a moment of like, I think I just got so busy with other things, and then I was like, why am I giving so much time to this thing that's not getting better? Like I just got frustrated with the process. So I kind of gave up. I started like, it's not that I eat terribly, but I don't eat great, and I definitely don't exercise enough. And because of the polycystic ovarian syndrome, it made it so I gained weight more than I would have in the past when I was just chilling. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't trying to gain weight, but I also like wasn't trying to lose it. If you're not actively trying to lose it when you have this, you're screwed. So I did put on weight this year, and it sucked. It sucked really bad because people told me about it. People noticed that I gained weight and they commented about it, and it was so crappy to talk about. I haven't talked about it because I hate talking about my weight on the internet because it's awful. People are awful. And I think for me, I've already been implementing steps into my life to start that. I wasn't like, oh, new year, new me. Like I've been, the past month especially, really bothered by everything, and I've been trying to do things I've cut out sugar almost completely. I've had like a couple exceptions to that, like when I filmed that gingerbread house video, and all the candy I got for Christmas, I gave to Charles to give to his students. So I cut out sugar. Charles and I got gym memberships. We're gonna start going. I got a little Fitbit that I've been wearing a lot and trying to just start tracking like my steps and start being more active. It gives you reminders to be more active if you're not being active. I think a really difficult thing right now in my life is I'm either sitting at a desk in a classroom or I'm sitting at a desk at a computer editing a video. So I think working in exercise needs to be a priority. I already have a plan for that and kind of a schedule of how I'm going to start being more active in general. And also this past month has been a lot of I'm very picky eater, which makes dieting awful. So this past month has kind of just been about trying to find foods that I actually like that are healthy, that aren't just salads. Because in the past, how I lost weight was I would just eat a bunch of salads and I would lose weight. And that's not really gonna cut it anymore. I have to be eating like a diet. So we found foods that I like that are not just salad. While salad is very beneficial, other things as well that I can eat, so I'm not just bored and wanting to eat other things and like starving. So we're kind of doing that. I made an appointment with a dietitian to talk to them about that. I'm debating doing like workout classes. I feel very uncomfortable at workout classes because I feel like, I know it's not really the point, but I feel like everyone there is like so much more fit than I am. So if I go to like a Zumba class, even though I love Zumba because I love dancing, I feel so uncomfortable because everyone else is like skinny and already like at their where they want to be. Wow, this is getting so emotional and deep. I think getting started is the hardest part, and I think the idea of when you think about it numbers wise, because obviously there's like a goal weight that you want to be at, there's a goal BMI that you want to have, and I think it's so intimidating and scary to hear the very large number that you have to lose to get to that. That's like really scary. Like, it's not a fun feeling to think about the very long journey you have to get to where you need to be and all the things you're gonna have to do to get there. It kind of sucks to think about, if I'm being honest. Like, it's not fun, but I think it's something I want to take more seriously. And again, the same way that I feel like the past few years I've really prioritized YouTube, I still am gonna prioritize it, but I want to prioritize the other things in my life too. I want to prioritize my physical and mental health because they have definitely been neglected, especially this year. 100%. Like, I'd be lying to myself if I said I wasn't neglecting them this year. So I think that's pretty much everything. Those are kind of my like 2020 goals. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I don't know. This got like way too deep. I'm so sorry. I'm wearing a mud mask. I need to stop. I hope you guys like this video. A happy new year. Happy Glowmas. Thank you for making this Glowmas everything that it was. Let me know your goals for 2020 down below. I'm really interested to hear them. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. Happy New Year. I hope your new year, if you already hit the new year when this video uploads, or if you're waiting for the ball to drop, I love you so much. I hope you have the best 2020, the best New Year's Eve. Please don't drive drunk. I'll be mad at you. And yeah, I love you guys so much. This has been such a good year. Why am I gonna cry? It's been such a good year. Like, it makes me so emotional. It's kind of sad that this is, why am I still talking? It's just kind of sad that this is like the last video of a decade. Like the last video of 2019. It's so nuts to me that this is the last one. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you when I see you. I'm sure you won't be waiting too long for me to upload. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me.